BMW M4 Coupe. Here she is for the first time ever, because it's a DLC pack and it's just going into the game. I got access to it for free because I have the car pass. It's not technically not free, but you know what I mean. And what a... Oh, that is brilliant, my friend. That is a brilliant design. OMG Surfy. I quite like that. Let's go through a couple more of these. So, the car has just been added to the game, and that is looking so nice. You know what, I was actually thinking about keeping it like stock design, but I really want to go for that design. You know what, we're going for that. We are that looks magical. We're going to have to drive it in this design here. Holy crap. So, what we're going to do today is we are going to drift this thing. Now, normally, that's what I do. I drift this kind of thing. Just get it, and drift it, and slide it, and see how we do. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to go for a little drift stock and see how she does stock. So let's exit this garage here. And you saw the car drop like that. So what we need to do straight away, obviously, is turn off... Yeah, we've got stability and traction control off, so that's all sorted now. We're good, actually. I don't need to change that. Whoa! Okay, this sounds like nothing I've heard before. That is freaking awesome. So as you can see, she's a drifty puppy without even trying so far. She's just... I'm not even tuned this thing, I've not upgraded it in any way, and this thing is sliding straight away, so it's awesome when cars do that. Absolutely awesome. Especially a meaty car like this, because it's quite high-end, so really...
The bucket list. I've made some calls and arranged a new bucket list with a new set of cars and challenges.
New bucket lists! Oh, that is fantastic. So they've added new bucket lists to the game as well, which is going to be something to check out. But for now... I think what we should do, it's beginning to rain, we should go and upgrade our brand spanking new M4 and see how we get on with upgrading. So, I'm not going to do anything major upgrade-wise because this thing's drifting pretty well stock. We just need a bit more power, and I think other than that, we're pretty damn fine on this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to over here. We're not going to continue the road trip. We're just going to scrape along that wall. Enter the Horizon Hub and begin upgrading our car. So, garage.
Hey,
Upgrades.
don't be shy. Come on in and let's fix her up.
Okie dokie. So, engine swaps. Anyone that wants to see these, we can put a 5.2 V10 in there. And we can put a V8 in there. Don't really want to put a V8 in there. And obviously we can convert to all-wheel drive, which doesn't do that much damage. It actually just improves the launch. So that would be something pretty cool to try later on. Visual modifications, I'm sure you want to see those as well. We've got those and we've got a normal Forza wing. You know, I actually quite like that indeed, but I think I'm going to go literally full stock with this design for now. So, upgrades performance-wise, not going to go overkill. Don't need to go overkill. I'm just going to put some of the usual culprits on the car so we can get a little bit more power out of the car, but not too much. Too much power is just going to, I think, ruin the experience, really. Okay, I'm telling a lie. I'll make it absolutely insane because it handled quite well, but it slid. That's one thing I really like when a car does that. It's just a great combination of both. It's like, oh, your car can slide, but it can also grip like a bloody beast. So let's apply all of these here. I'm not going to put a roll cage in this. If you follow me for a while, you'll know that the roll cages aren't my favourite thing in this game. Multiple reasons as to why that is the case, but that's the roll cage I go for because it just doesn't look too odd. And weight reduction, we are finishing an S1859. We sound like a rapper. I don't know why 859 would sound like a rapper. So then we're just going to apply... Oh, I was wrong. I forgot completely about the drivetrain upgrades because, you know, we want to customize the drivetrain. That'll kind of be very important. Just kind of very. And then we're sorted. So what we can do is change the tyre compound to race. That'll give us a lot of grip if you wanted to do that. Front and rear tyre width. I'm going to keep it as it was because it handled like a beauty before. So... what we shall now do is go and take it for a spin without tuning. Let's give that a go. Because we know this thing is going to drift like a beast when it's tuned, obviously, because I'm tuning it. Well, how would it not be a beast? But what I really want to try is how it is stock, when it's just not tuned. Just literally come out of the shop, upgraded, and see if it keeps the attribute of being ridiculously controllable while sliding like a boss. And it appears this thing is doing just what I wanted it to, except when I hit that thing there because I can't drive. Definitely is doing its job. So, while we are near Nice, we may as well take ourselves to the best drift route possible and put it in a bit of cockpit view here. Don't know why I went out of the cockpit view, but I know a lot of people like the interior view, so here you go. It's got a little dash, little screen there. Oh, not what I meant to do. What would be cool is if it showed the radio station on there, like Next Gen GTA. I'm still hyped. I'm still hyped. The GTA hype is rubbing off on me onto other games now because I just got this new car and it's gripping pretty well. I kind of like got off the accelerator there a bit to tear that corner, but I really didn't need to. And who would drive around that? You gotta cut across. That's how you do it. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. And she did that as if she was meant to. Just took it as if, oh yeah, I meant to do that. Finishes with a slide. Alright, we're at the docks. So, what I'm going to do is drift around the dock stock, and then we're going to go for the tune. Make it a bit more fun. See how we do stock, and then once we've made this bad boy slide like I want it. Oh, that was really close. Too much power. So, a lot of these mistakes would be corrected with tuning, and obviously, because I'm used to my tune, I'm not usually used to drifting a stock graded car, because obviously these are made not for sliding about, these are made for driving without sliding. That's the whole point, my friends. It's so you don't mess it up or mangle it into a tree or something like that. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Alright, let's break it up here. And what we're going to do now is go over to our car section. We're going to go to tune car and we're going to make this thing drive like a boss. Right, we're going to go more towards acceleration because this thing... Bloody hell, that's a really long first gear. Let's change that down a little bit. And let's put a bit of a toe angle on there and reduce this slightly because it grips like a mofo. And stiffen all the suspension up. You know, I actually really like this car so far. I'm in love with this design, I must say. And I wanted to go stock green because honestly, it's more noticeable. When you see that green, you're like, oh, that's definitely an M4. It's not an M3. No, it doesn't just look like an M4. It's definitely one. Just by the colour of the car. Whereas... now that I've changed it, I can tell, like, myself, obviously, but if someone else saw it online, I don't know if they'd be able to tell a difference straight away without looking properly. But that is all my setup done. Literally done a minuscule tune on this, because I think it drifted pretty well stock, didn't it? So, oh, she goes straight away. That, you could tell a difference instantly when it began to just literally... cause wheels to spin straight away. You know, I actually prefer the gears how they were before a little bit. I think this might be a play-about tune rather than go with anything else. You know what? We're actually going to go play around with that again. So let's see if we can get this thing how I would really want. So put it more towards speed again, and then put it more towards yes. Let's kind of change the gears even more so they're a bit longer. A little bit longer. A little bit more longer. And then we'll kind of have more of a gear kind of as it was. More of a gear than it was, should I say. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. So I kind of like the gears being long. I thought they were long before they were actually short. But since we upgraded it, we obviously... mucked those up. So if we kept those stock gears, it would have been like, Theo, what are you doing to me? Stop it, please. But I think we have managed to get ourselves a pretty decent tune here, and we get some really nice slides. Come on, go power through, power through. Oh, that was really close. If I got that, that would have been absolutely brilliant. Love that. Anyway, so if you want me to drift the Alfa Romeo 4C, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Oh my god! Or if you want me to build this into something else, or build the Alfa into something else, let me know as well. But this has been Black Panther. If you did enjoy my beautiful M4 as much as I did, please hit that like button. And it's raining now. So now that's going to be a completely different feel for this car. But she feels just as fine. I just feel as if I've got a little less control. Anyway, as I said, let me know down in the comments what you think of this video. Thumbs up if you liked the car. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.